So it is so important to me to have sort of access to other writers for my process. I don't actually write with other authors, although I do have some friends, for instance, Lynn and Valerie Constantine, who are together, the international bestseller Live Constantine, and I know they actually write books together, which is incredible, and I'm always super impressed that they can do that. I love the idea of that. I'm not sure how it would work for me personally. But that said, collaboration among writers has been so important in terms of brainstorming and when you're stuck, and just knowing somebody else is out there doing kind of the same thing you're doing. You can imagine, like, when you're in your cubicles at work or your office is at work, there's somebody next door who's doing the same thing, and as a writer you're oftentimes alone. I'm in the basement by myself, so it feels really nice to sort of have some interaction, whether it is text or we Zoom sometimes, or phone calls to check in and be like, oh yeah, I'm stuck too, and then to help sort of get maybe unstuck with some questions you can ask. And oftentimes I'll have a reader or two who is following along with me as I'm writing my book. So I can call them and say, I'm at that point we talked about last week and now I'm stuck. And so it isn't as though I have to sort of explain the plot from the beginning, because that person knows. It's like keeping track of a friend who's been like undergoing some trauma. You're like, oh yeah, so right now Jill is in that part where da-da-da, and then your friend knows exactly what's going on with Jill because you guys have been talking about it. And that is super, super helpful.